Hello students, I am Amardeep Pandey from Ambition Classes. Students, today I will teach you some electrical symbols for some commonly used components in the chapter Electricity of class 10th. Students, previously I have uploaded 3 videos on this chapter of electricity. So now it is our fourth video and today's topic are electrical symbols. Our first electrical symbols is student cell. Students, in electricity we must know the symbol for cell. Okay, student. Cell, this is the symbol for cell. In a cell, there is a positive side as well as there is a negative side. These both sides are known as terminals. One is known as positive terminal and another is known as negative terminal. Students, you should remember that in a cell, the positive terminal is always higher than the negative terminal. Students, let's see the description. Bigger lines describe positive terminal, whereas shorter lines describe negative terminal. Shorter lines, negative terminal is shown by thicker lines. Okay, students, let's see. The positive terminal is the higher line. Okay, students, but it is thin, and the negative terminal is shorter line, but it is thick. What is the use of cell? Function of cell. The function of cell is source of direct current. Cell is the source of direct current. Okay, students, is it clear? The first point. Okay. Now next move on to next point. Battery of two individual or more cells. Okay, students, you should know that when two or more cells combine, then it forms a battery. Here, student, battery of two individual or more cells. It means in order to form a battery, we are combining two cells. Okay, source of what is the function of battery? Source of direct current. Battery is the source of direct current. Okay, students, cell is also a source of direct current. It is because battery is made from two or more cells. So both the function of this battery and cell are same. Let's see. Here also it is just like the cell because this battery is made from cell. The positive terminal is the higher line and the negative terminal is the lower line. The positive terminal is somewhat thinner and the negative terminal is somewhat thicker. Battery gives higher voltage than the cell. Okay, students. Listen, cell also gives a voltage. We can produce a voltage from cell, but battery is the combination of two or more than two cells. So, in order to obtain the higher voltage, we use the battery, not a cell. Okay, students. Now our third symbol is lamp. Let's see the symbol of lamp. This is the symbol for lamp, like this. Okay, students, or like this. Like this, we can draw the lamp, or like this. What is the use of lamp? What is the function of lamp? It is the source of light. Okay, students, what is the function of lamp? It is the source of light. Okay. Now next move on to our next electrical symbol, which is a connecting wire. What do you mean by connecting wire? Students, connecting wires for joining various components in a circuit. Okay, students, as I have told you, what is circuit? Circuit is that path through which the current flows. Okay, students. But in that path, we have many electrical appliances, yeah, electrical devices like battery, cells, lamp, resistance, fuse, and so many other things. So, what is the use of connecting wire? For joining various components in a circuit. In order to join the various components, we use the connecting wires. Connecting wires. It's represented is just a flat line. Okay, students, used in the electrical circuit. Where is its use? It is used in electrical circuits. Okay. Now let us come to next point. Wires crossing without being connected. Okay, students. Here in the previous point we have noticed connecting wires, but now what we have to learn, wires crossing without being connected. Okay, students, now we have to know wire crossing without being connected. These wires are not connected, but it is a crossing wire, like this. If we have two wires, then this is known as wire crossing, part of electrical circuit. What is the use for crossing wires? Your wire or wire crossing, it is the part of electrical circuit. It can be drawn like this, or it can be drawn like this. Both symbols are true. Anyone you can draw it. Shown in the electrical circuits. Okay, students. Wire connected together. Now we have to know if we connect two wires, that is, if two wires are connected together, then what are the symbols? Listen, only one connecting wire is represented by this symbol. But if we connect two connecting wires, then its symbol is like this. And in the mid of that, you have to point it. You have to point out like this, shown in the electrical circuit. Its description, that is, it, dear students, our next topic is fuse. What do you mean by fuse? Fuse Fuse is a safety device. Fuse is a safety device for overloading in any circuit. This is the symbol for fuse. Fuse is made of low melting alloy. Fuses are available in different ratings. Students, this is the symbol for fuse. And what is the use of fuse? We fix fuse in the electrical circuits of your homes, because for running all the devices in our home, we need a particular amount of current and voltage. If more than that voltage or current is supplied to our houses, then our devices will be destroyed. So, in order to cut the effect of excess voltage or excess current, we use a fuse, and we fix this fuse in the circuit of the electrical appliances. So, what will it do? If we are getting excess current, then which is required for the smooth running of electrical devices in our home, then fuse fuse is a low melting alloy. That is, it has a very low melting point. So you know when excess current is given to any appliances, then heating effect is also produced. Heating effect of current is produced. So the excess amount of current heats the fuse, and as you know, fuse has a low melting point. So fuse breaks down, and the whole supply of the house cuts. So when the whole supply of the houses are cut, then no excess amount of current enters in our devices. So our devices are safe. So this is the use of fuse. Okay, students. Now next, fixed resistance or conductor. Students, now we have to learn a electrical appliances which is known as a resistance. Okay, students, what is resistance? This is the symbol for resistance. By this way, we represent resistance, or by this way. But commonly we use this symbol. Okay, student. Part of an electrical circuit for converting electrical energy into heat energy. Okay, student, I want to tell you what is resistance. Students, resistance is nothing but it is the part of the conductor, or we can say that it is the property of any wire which opposes the flow of current through it. In other words, what is the use of resistance? It just opposes the flow of current, or it just restricts the flow of current through any circuit. This is the symbol for resistance. That is, for example, if you want to get a 50 ampere current from a device, but if you connect, if you have more resistance in the wire, then instead of 50 ampere, you will get 20 ampere or 30 ampere. But if the resistance, if there is a more resistance wire, if the resistance is increased, then the amount of current will be 5 ampere or 10 ampere. And if more resistance is increased, then the amount of current will be 1 ampere or 2 ampere. It means resistance and current are inversely proportional. If resistance is increased in an wire, then the current flows decreases. But if the resistance is decreased in the wire, then current can flow smoothly. Okay, students, connected in series. Okay, students, how this resistance is connected in any circuit, in electrical circuit. Students, it is always connected in series. It is always connected in series to the electrical circuit. That is, students, end-to-end connection. Okay, students, what does it mean? The positive terminal of the resistance is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, or the positive terminal of the circuit, and negative terminal of the resistance is connected to negative terminal of the battery or circuit. Okay, students. Now let us move to next topic, variable resistance or rheostat. Here students, it is a fixed resistance. That is, its resistance is fixed. If we are given 20 ohm resistance, the unit for resistance is ohm, OHM ohm. Okay students, and there is a symbol for representation of resistance which is given like this. This is the symbol for resistance. Okay students, this is known as omega. Now variable resistance. What is variable resistance? Variable resistance is also known as rheostat to vary current in the circuit. Okay students, if you want to vary the current flowing in any circuit, that is, if firstly if you are getting 20 ampere current, then next if you want 50 ampere current, or next if you want 20 ampere current, or next you want 3 ampere current. So what you have to fix there? You have to fix the variable resistance. What do you mean by variable resistance? This is the symbol for variable resistance, students. There is a basic difference between the resistance and variable resistance. For a variable resistance, it is the symbol like this and one arrow. This is the one arrow. Okay, students, or like this we can draw. So this the resistivity of the circuit can be increased or decreased by variable resistance. That is, if you want to get more current, then you can decrease the resistance. If you want to get less current, then you can increase the resistance. So it is a variable. Variable means its value can be changed. But in a fixed resistance, the resistance cannot be changed. Okay, students. Now let's move on to next electrical devices. This is plug key. This is known as plug key or open key. To make a circuit open, students, if you want to make this circuit open, that is, open circuit means no current will flow through the open circuit. That is, if we connect the positive and negative terminal, then no current will flow in the circuit. So this is the plug key or open key. This is the symbol for open key or plug key. Open circuit, no current flows. As you all know, if we connect the positive and negative terminal, that is, if we close the circuit, then only the current flows. If we does not close the circuit, then no current will flow. Now next electrical device is plug key or closed circuit or closed key. To make a circuit closed, so only difference between this open key and plug key, that if in middle of the key we should place a dot, which is known as closed circuit. Current flows through it. If we close the circuit, that is, if we connect the positive and negative terminal, then the current will surely flow through that circuit. Now next, switch, open switch. We are having two types of switches, open switch and closed switch. Open switch means the off position of the switch. Closed switch means the on position of the switch. That is, if we on the switch, then all the electrical devices will work. That is, bulb will on, and television and various appliances. So switch, open switch to off the current. Okay, students. What is the use of open switch? It is used to off the current. Okay, students. This is the symbol for open switch. This is the exact symbol for open switch. Circuit is open. When circuit is open, no current will flow. No current can flow. That is, if we switch off the current, if we switch off this switch, then no current will flow. We all know well. Now switch, that is closed switch. To switch on the current, if you want to switch on the current, then we should use closed switch. That is, positive and negative terminal will meet. After that, the current will flow. Okay, students. Now we are having another device. Another device which is known as ammeter. What do you mean by ammeter? What is the device? What is the use of the device? To make the magnitude of current, to measure the magnitude of current. Okay, students, if you want to measure the amount of current or magnitude of current flowing in the circuit, then we use the device called ammeter. And this is the exact symbol for ammeter. In middle, it is round, and the letter A is written. Here the positive terminal, here the negative terminal. Let's focus on the important points about ammeter. Ammeter is always connected in series with plus sign toward the higher potential. Okay, students. This plus sign is always connected to a battery which is at the higher potential, that is at the positive terminal. So this is the symbol for ammeter. Now let's move on to next electrical devices, which is known as voltmeter. To measure the potential difference or voltage across a load, across a circuit. If we want to measure voltage, then we use the device called voltmeter. Here the symbol is V. Both the ammeter and voltmeter have the same symbol, but the difference is that in ammeter we use this letter A and voltmeter we use the letter V. Voltmeter is connected in parallel with plus sign toward the higher potential. Okay, students. Very big difference between ammeter and voltmeter. As you all know, ammeter is connected in series to the circuit or to the battery, but voltmeter is connected in parallel to the circuit or battery. Okay, student. Now last topic. Now last electrical devices is galvanometer. Okay, student. What is the use of galvanometer? To detect the flow of weak current in any circuit and to know the direction of flow of current. Galvanometer and ammeter both have the same work. That is, they both used to measure the current. But the basic difference is that galvanometer is used to detect the flow of weak current. It is used to detect the flow of weak current, but ammeter can be used to measure the weak current as well as strong current. This is the symbol for galvanometer. Galvanometer is connected in series. Okay, students. Galvanometer is also connected in series. Okay, students, with this circuit.